Whatever the case, you don't seem very happy about what's been going on, it seems. He's been freed at least, but he said he's under surveillance and that investigation hasn't concluded yet. Apparently, there haven't been any changes in their suspicions. I see, but I know Shin would never do something like that to Vegeta. Seriously, but their actions make sense. It would be a huge problem if he did do something. Anyway, let's open up the cafe. Could the both of you get ready? Welcome back, madame.
Home sweet home. I'm tired. It looks like you didn't make any major mistakes today, but you seemed really down. Tomorrow you have the day off. The prep school should be off too. Shin would normally be able to visit. If Shin were here, you could talk about the past or go visit some more old hangouts like before. But he probably can't come now. Hey, I just got an idea. Maybe we should investigate the accident too. I don't know what kind of new evidence the police have picked up, but we know some of the facts at least. Like when you collapsed, you had that memory of Shin finding you. And when the police came to talk to you, they asked if you remembered anyone coming to rescue you. Everyone says that Iki and Kent were the ones that found you, though. They seem to think that you don't remember what happened. But your memories of the time say otherwise. If that memory ties into the day in question, then Shin was there. It's just nobody knows it. It might be possible that the police found some evidence to support the fact that Shin was there. Although, if that's the case, then that means Shin could be hiding something. That memory might not be of the accident. That's possible too, and it seemed like even Shin didn't have any idea about it either. It might be worth investigating that too, just to be sure. We asked all of your coworkers who were there that day, but there were other guests that helped out in the search as well. Those people might know something that we haven't heard yet. There's no harm in asking them. You got their contact information from the owner, remember? Tomorrow's a day off. If Shin doesn't contact you, then we'll just need to work alone.
August 15th.
Looks like no contact from Shin. It seems like it's about time for you to start investigating this yourself. 9 people were staying at the Shinanoji Mountain Lodge that day. You, Shin, Toma, Mina, and Sawa were together, and then there were the 2 other guys, Iki and Kent. The last 2 were a guy and a girl. The guy was Ukyo, no address. The girl was Rika, a college student. It doesn't matter who you go to first, but maybe you should start with the girls. You could probably disguise it as girl talk. The only girl left who you haven't met yet is Rika. She's a 4th-year college student. Looks like there's an address and a phone number in the information you got from the owner. You should give her a call and see if you can meet up somewhere.
Okay.
I just hope she's an honest person. Alright. We were lucky that you were able to arrange a meeting, but it's not like we'd know what she looked like even if she showed up. I know she was all, "I'm sure you'll remember me when you see me," but I really doubt that. I mean, you've got amnesia. That's way different from forgetting someone you met once. I wonder if you'll be okay. Maybe she's already here and you just don't recognize her.
I wonder who that is. My sincere apologies for the wait, Vegeta.
What's with this super elegant girl?
I'm Rika. It's nice to see you again. That was an awfully short flashback.
A memory! So seeing her was enough. Did some of your memories just come back? I'm definitely surprised, though she'd be pretty hard to forget.
It appears that your injury wasn't too serious. At the time of the accident, I assumed you were going to die.
Don't assume things like that.
So then, what was it that you needed? I actually have a quick meeting to attend, so would you mind making it quick?
And what kind of meeting would that be? Oh, whatever. Alright, let's keep it brief. I'm worried about the love triangle that the owner mentioned, but the most important question is about Shin. If you ask weirdly, she might start to suspect Shin, so maybe you should choose words wisely. Who searched for me that day?
Who? Why, everyone but Shin. Wouldn't it have been better to ask your friends about something like this?
No, we already asked them anyway.
I was quite shocked, so I don't remember everything very clearly, but I do know it was a major ordeal. Also, it had crossed my mind that it might have been a very unique chance to appeal to Mr. Iki.
Oh, stop it. You shouldn't say selfish things like that at a time like this. And what's with adding Mr.? There's no need for honorifics.
I did participate in the search for a while, though. If you hadn't been found in time, I would not have been able to sleep well knowing that I didn't even try to help.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd lose sleep over it. But just so you know, normal people would say it was because they were worried about her.
Anyway, why do you ask? The events of that night are already in the past, are they not? It was my impression that the authorities had declared it an accident. Why do you feel the need to bring it up again?
Should you mention Shin?
Probably not. It seems there are circumstances. Regardless, I think that huge idiot Kent would know the most about the events from then.
What? Huge idiot?
Kent was the one leading the search team that night, after all. That man was monopolizing all of Mr. Iki's time, and he was bossing us around. That was a murder face. If you find the need to question him, you can find him in the math lab here on Wednesdays. That's all I know. Now then, will you excuse me?
Sure. That's enough, right? It seems like she doesn't know.
Good day.
What an intense girl. But she sure did mention Iki and Kent a lot. It looks like we'll have to go to them for more information. Wednesday's not until the day after tomorrow. You have the day off from work, so we should come back then. Oh, I want to do something about your memories, but you're making progress. At the same time, I don't feel like I'm separating from you at all. Maybe there's something really important sealed away, and that's what's binding me to you. In that case, the only option is to keep learning more little by little until we can solve this. To do that, you're going to need to get closer to the truth. Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? We just can't calm down. We really need to go ask that guy Kent for some answers. I wonder what Shin's doing. Why hasn't he contacted you once? I wonder if he's okay. This isn't the time to be lavishing attention on strangers. Ugh! As you wish, Master.
Oh, you're such a little cutie. Hey, nice work, but you seem really low energy today.
Oh, it's Sawa. Oh, I guess she noticed.
Do you want to go have tea somewhere? I think it's better than being alone.
That would be nice. Vegeta, I think you should relax once in a while.
Darn, looks like you got here first. I was thinking about walking her home.
Uh-huh. You too, Toma? Maybe I'm just getting in the way.
I don't want to go anywhere with Toma, but I don't want Sawa to find out about the amnesia. And Toma already knows, right? So... Well, I guess Sawa kind of knows, but like not to the real extent. I don't know. I feel like maybe this is the better choice. All right then, let's go. Wait there after you get dressed.
It's really comforting to be around Toma. He's like your older brother, so I'm sure Shin wouldn't mind.
I don't like your eyes or your face. Please stay away. What's wrong? You don't want dinner? Are you feeling pretty wary of me? Just so you know, I've known you since you were born. I don't have any feelings like that toward you. Uh-huh, sure. Everyone in this goddamn game has feelings for us like that. That's Orion.
Shin's known her since he was born too, but he definitely has feelings for her like that.
Alright, I don't really get it, but stop worrying so much. Let's just eat and try to relax, please. If you can do that for me, I'll do whatever you say later, even if you ask me to leave.
Okay, just while we're eating.
So you really are feeling cautious. It's kind of strange being treated like an ordinary guy by you. I hope your memories come back soon. This is just too weird. Although special times like these would disappear when they do come back, I feel a little conflicted thinking about that. How much have you remembered? Even though you lost your memories, you haven't just forgotten that you like Shin, have you? Could you forget something like that? I wonder what it feels like to lose your memories.
Why is he so quiet all of a sudden?
Sorry, it's nothing. Let's eat.
Today ended without any sort of progress. Shin is prep today, right? He said they let him go to school, but does he even have time to study? I know you're feeling down, but try not to get too depressed, Vegeta. Oh boy! A call from Shin! This is a first, isn't it?
It's me. You doing alright? Sorry I couldn't contact you. I messaged you about what's been going on. I'm kind of tired. I really want to see you, but I shouldn't be saying that now. Well, you see, the reason I called you is the thing I said before about us going out. I think I should take that back.
What? Why?
I'll stop. It'll just cause you trouble. Just like how my dad killed someone and I got persecuted too. If I'm treated like a killer, it'll make things harder on you. You don't even remember liking me, right? It's fine. You don't need to force yourself to remember. This might be more convenient. It's okay if you go and fall in love with someone else.
It most certainly is not. Something's clearly wrong. This isn't like you, babe.
And that's right. It's not like him. If he's suspected of this, he just has to show he's innocent.
I see. It's not like me. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for saying something so pathetic. I always want to look cool in front of you. But I'm serious when I say it's okay for us to break up. If it gets to be too painful for you, just go ahead. Things have been pretty rough, but I've been looking into things and asking questions. Don't worry too much over me. It'll just stress out Toma and Sawa. See you later.
Okay.
He hung up. He seemed really tired, didn't he? I wonder what he's been looking into.
Aw, cheer up, Grumpy Gills.
This is Seiichi University. Kent should be at the math lab here today, right? Apparently he was the one directing everyone on the night of your accident, and was also the one who found you collapsed. You should be able to hear a lot of those details from him. No, you need to specifically ask him about everything. Let's go!
Oh, cool, we get to see both of them. I read that line as meth lab.
This looks like the math lab. There are two men here.
Oh, it's you. I was waiting.
Huh? Waiting? The fact that he knows you means he must be either Kent or Iki, right?
Strap nerd. How unexpected. A girl in bandages is actually very sexy. I want to unwrap them. You can't do that. Are you only capable of seeing women in that way? What else am I supposed to think when such a cute girl appears in front of me?
This place might be dangerous. Let's leave.
Where are you going? Don't worry about Ikkyu's ridiculous jokes. He's all talk and no action. Don't even acknowledge the last thing he said. More importantly, you have some business with us, right? Oh, sorry. Did you take that seriously? Don't worry too much over it. I won't bite. Without your express consent.
With our consent?
So, what do you need? We heard from Rika that you were investigating that night.
Oh, Rika was the super elegant girl from the other day, right? The fact that they heard from her already means that these two must be Iki and Kent. This womanizer was being called Ikkyu, so I guess that means he's Iki? Which means that smart-looking guy is Kent. Remember that. It sounds like Rika knows these two pretty well. I wonder if they're friends. Let's see, what should we ask first?
I mean, both are true, but I mean, this one's more flattering. Maybe they'll say more? Yes, Ikkyu and I went to the place that had the highest probability of your being there. I chose the correct voice for you, my good sir. The others were guy-girl pairs, so we figured it would be best if we found you.
What does that mean?
After receiving a request from Shin to search for you, the first thing we did was illuminate the entire facility. I figured if you were conscious, you would head towards the light. After that, we checked a map and calculated the places you could have fallen. That included both places where you may have landed and places you could have moved toward on your own. I had the owner, who knew the facility best, and Rika pair up to look around the lodge. Ukyo and Mine lacked both mobility and strength, so I had them check if you returned to the top of the cliff. Since Ikkyu and I knew your fall trajectory, we started at the bottom and worked our way up for possible landing sites. In other words, we took charge of the most possible route, and had the others take care of the less possible areas.
Okay. They lost me in the details a bit, but did you get the general idea of it? It sounds like they were able to find you so quickly because they gave good directions to the others and considered all possibilities.
Anyway, that's about all we know. Anything else you wanted to ask?
I guess the next question would be...
I don't want to say anything that would make Shin get more suspected.
Was I conscious when you found me?
Huh? Why are they so quiet?
Is this some sort of riddle? Shin just asked us the same thing the other day.
Shin too? What day? When?
I think he called Ikkyu and me the day before yesterday. He asked the same question you just did. The answer is no. You didn't respond even when we called your name and patted your cheek. If this was just an act, I highly recommend that you become an actress.
You were unconscious, so that really was true. But I wonder why Shin called them to ask the same thing. Shin had fallen out of contact up until the day before yesterday. Is he trying to investigate that memory?
The only people who saw you at the time of discovery was us, so I guess there's the possibility that we're lying. Anyway, Kent and I talked it over afterwards. We figured that if he was asking a question like that, then someone must have told him you were conscious. Could it have been you?
Does it kind of seem like they're suspecting you now?
Were we any help? I don't know what's going on, but it seems like you're bringing up some interesting new developments. If there's anything else we can help with, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to hear the results of this, too. I look forward to seeing you again in the near future. As do I, young lady, of course.
At the very least, it seems like nobody so far has said anything contradictory. You fell off the cliff by accident, and Shin asked everyone at the lodge to search for you. Then you were found by Ikki and Kent. All of this is consistent, yet that one memory of yours is strangely inconsistent. Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? Have a good day, Madame. We'll be awaiting your return.
Oh my god, the little wig! That was so cute! Oh my god, Orion, you're such a little darling.
I know you don't really feel like lavishing grace upon strangers at a time like this. But there's nothing you can do right now. It's important to do your job. Oh, another customer! Go on, Vegeta. Welcome back. That's it for today. We should put our thoughts in order first. We've managed to talk to almost everyone involved, but the last person's a bit of a problem. Ukyo, self-proclaimed photographer, no address. What does it mean, no address? You shouldn't let a suspicious person stay here with your employees, Mr. Owner. You'd like to ask him some questions too, but the paper you got from the owner says home phone number none, and doesn't have a cell phone number listed either. But I doubt the owner would let someone with no available contact information stay over, so he might be able to contact them himself. Maybe it would be best to ask the owner about this in addition to some other things.
Oh, Vegeta. What's with that serious look on your face in the middle of the cafe?
Oh, it's the manager. Great timing.
Please? What? Why do you ask? Do you have business with the owner? I'm sorry, but I can't just tell regular employees that information without a good reason.
I guess so. It's a pretty easygoing workplace, but they're strict about some things.
In any case, what's going on here? Shin asked me the same thing before. He was trying to find a way to contact the owner as well.
Wait, Shin too?
What are you two doing? You aren't planning anything strange, are you? If this is about the incident when you were injured, you should leave it to the police. Anyway, I can't divulge the owner's personal contact information. Please just go home for today.
I guess it was no good. But if Shin's been investigating this, you probably should contact him instead of the owner. It's possible he's been able to move more freely than we thought, and he just hasn't told you about it yet. If that's the case, you should work together with Shin for this. That would be faster and safer too. Maybe you should let him know. Oh, how about messaging him? Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Now you just have to wait for a response. He's not responding. Maybe he really can't do what he wants.
You still haven't changed? I'll walk you home after you're done.
Oh, Toma and I had the same idea again. I was just thinking about walking you home.
Wait, again? Oh, what will you do?
You haven't changed since kindergarten. I'll wait, so go get changed. Still, I've been coming into this room pretty often lately. Ever since you and Shin started going out, I stopped coming here because he didn't like it. I really haven't talked to him much in the past 2 years.
Wait, really?
Hey, have you remembered the reason why he and I stopped getting along?
Could I ask why?
It's not a big deal. It's not something I have to hide, and you already know it anyway. The reason was you, Vegeta.
What? Does that mean they were fighting over you or something?
When you were in your second year of high school, you joined a band, and Shin said some pretty harsh things about you.
Oh, you do remember that. That was awful. I don't know how the performance actually was, but he didn't need to go that far.
That ended up being the reason why Shin and I stopped getting along.
Wait, seriously?
Well, even before then, we had our disputes and didn't always see eye to eye. Even now, I feel like a guardian over the two of you, but he was probably really annoyed by that. Still, for as long as I can remember, I felt like your guys' older brother. That's never changed, even until now. I can't just be an ordinary friend or feel unrelated to you. That goes for Shin and for you, too. Shin and I both want to look after you and protect you, but our ways of doing it are completely different. The event after your performance just made us fully realize that fact.
I see. Now that I think about it, back then, Toma was defending you, and Shin said that Toma was just spoiling you. They were arguing for your sake, but I guess that ended up driving them apart. It's been a week since the police took Shin away. It seems like the investigation of the accident is at a standstill unless your memories come back. And just walking around your house like this doesn't seem to be bringing them back. Ordinary day-to-day life might not be enough stimulation anymore. I guess you should just go home for now. Just wandering around alone won't accomplish anything. What?
Oh, welcome back. Where were you?
That's our line. You shouldn't be the one saying welcome back.
It seems like the police are tired of calling me down to the station, so I've got some free time. Mind if I stay here for a while? Hey, come over here for a second.
Aww.
I'm tired. Let me stay like this, just for a little while. You're really comforting. You're really warm. feel like I'm holding a puppy. You're soft. This feels nice. I feel like I'd break you if I held you too tightly. You really are soft. It's relaxing. Vegeta, this is really you, right? I'm really holding on to you, right? This is the first time I've been apart from you for so long, so I'm kind of confused.
I really wanted to see you.
What's that? You learned to say some cute things. Looks like leaving you here so lonely wasn't all for nothing. Just kidding. Seriously, I'm sorry. I was joking. I didn't do this on purpose. Thanks. I'm fine now. Anyway, mind if I come in? We can't really talk here. Okay. Are you gonna tell me what you've been up to? There's something I was investigating myself, and I overheard something the police were talking about too. I heard you were investigating this too. Iki told me when I contacted him. Mind if I listen to what you have to say first?
Why does it seem almost like he's putting you to work? Well, whatever. Let's see, the things you investigated and your guesses from that were...
Exposition! What? That's it? I had a lot of constraints on my time, and I still managed to find out more. Well, why don't you fucking tell me what it was then?
What's with him? He was acting so weak just a minute ago. Is he over it already?
Anyway, here. Ukyo, Iki, Kent. Oh, and also Rika's phone numbers. You should save them.
What? How do you know all of this?
Why are you surprised? You didn't even think I'd ask Iki and the others for their phone numbers?
So that's really what you did?
Also, I can't tell you, but I know the owner's contact info.
What did you say?
I got it from Waka. I told him that something belonging to the owner ended up in my luggage when we stayed at the mountain lodge. I said it was somewhat of a private matter, and he actually gave me the info pretty easily. Don't you think a lie like that is the best way of getting things done?
Don't ask her, she's honest. Unlike someone like you who can lie as easily as breathing.
Anyway, I made arrangements with the owner. Something should happen tomorrow that you can look forward to.
Look forward to?
The real issue was the police. They wouldn't divulge the information I wanted easily, so it took a fair amount of effort. Not only am I the son of a killer, but it was also the second time I was brought in. They don't trust me at all. The people there are pretty sly too, so it's just constant mental warfare. It was really tough trying to get them to say what I wanted, while avoiding saying what they wanted at the same time. But that's enough grumbling from me. Thanks to my persistence, I found out why they're so suspicious of me. They found a clue.
So you managed to get them to tell you that. That must be why it took so much time. This wasn't the police's doing, it was Shin's.
That's still a secret. Actually, it'll be annoying to explain, so I'll just show you.
What? Show her? But don't the police have that evidence? How would you show her?
That's why I said look forward to tomorrow. Just so you know, I didn't push you or anything. Yes, honey, we know that. If you don't believe that, I won't be able to do anything.
Yeah, you do believe it, right? You have no reason to doubt him.
Anyway, in that case, there's a culprit out there who isn't me.
What? A culprit?
According to everything I've heard, all signs point to one existing, but it's not me, so it definitely has to be someone else. I wanted to find out who it is. In fact, I already have an idea of who it is.
What?
But I have nothing to prove they did it yet. That's what I need. I'm going to start gathering that evidence, and I want you to help. That's because no matter how far off my prediction might be, there's zero chance that you're the culprit. Well, of course.
Well, that's obviously true, but who could this culprit be? Wasn't it all just an accident? Does this mean there's someone suspicious about that night besides just the fact that you fell off the cliff? And could this have something to do with that contradictory memory you have?
Don't worry. I'll protect you. I don't want to see you hurt again, no matter who it is. And to do that, first, the owner needs to make a move. Kimi to